Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Bama Nola, number one. Thank you, Bama. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for being number one. Z, number two. Thank you, Z. Thanks for coming in. And Betty J. Gathers, daughter of Jean Grey. Welcome in. Glad everybody showed up. I'm just getting set. We're going to talk a little bit about what it takes to cruise. Cruising is fun. Welcome in, my friend. And that was for everybody, so don't feel left out if you didn't get the applause in the beginning. It was for everybody. I'm glad everybody is showing up. Welcome in. I am doing the final little touches to get ready. That should be about it. Jennifer, welcome in. Destination Fun. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Hold on, hold on. We gotta let me go back up. We gotta do a special one. There's Z is in the house, so I gotta do a special one.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Should be good afternoon, but you get the gist, don't you, Z? Z, you get it. I hope everybody's day is doing good. Cheryl's in the house. Welcome in, Cheryl. Thanks for being here. Cheryl, I hope you got that message. My daughter said the 26th is fine. So I'm gonna somehow get you guys connected. So you don't have to go through me. You guys can just do it on your own. Embarkation Nation is in here. Appreciate it. Betty J. Gather, she's been filming all day, so we got a lot of good content coming from Betty. So let's be on the lookout for that. Destination Fun tomorrow, 99.8. Hold on, did I miss something here? 99. I'm not quite sure what 99.8 is, but I'm sure it's a good thing. The Educated Natural, welcome in. I I do like it better than Educated Natural. Welcome in. I do like it better than StreamYard. It gives a few more little toys and things like that. I like gimmicks, so yeah, I like doing that. But not a big difference. If you're comfortable with StreamYard, you probably keep keep using StreamYard. But for me, as I learned this, I get more and more into it. And Betty's gonna be my special guest today. I'm gonna just talk. I notice a lot of people when they get ready to travel, and I'm gonna talk mostly about cruising. Um, people get nervous. People, they don't know what to expect, and what can I do this? Can I do that? And they go to Facebook and Google to try to get their information. And man, that's like one of the worst things you can do. Uh, GJ Journeys, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see what we have for you. Let's do something. We're talking about cruise ships. We might have to get a ship horn. Um, so we're going to talk on that. Hey, Betty, did you want to come up now, or did you want me to bring you up later? I'll drop the link for you, Betty. She's going to be my partner in crime today. As we talk about traveling, mostly cruising. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. And if you can, share it out. I would greatly appreciate it. This is a growing channel. We're trying to grow. We're trying to reach out to people. I oh, there she is. Hold on, hold your horses. Somebody's at my door. Hold on, who could it be? Okay, you already knew who it was. Betty J. Gathers, welcome in. Appreciate you being here.
I cut it off. Okay.
Uh-oh, be
I'm just
careful.
gonna listen like everybody else.
No, no, you're gonna have to ask questions and keep me on track and things like that. And um, you know how we do. You know how we do. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Got about 15 people in here, so I appreciate the love and everybody coming out to listen to what I have to talk about. Anyway, one of the things when I travel, and I've been traveling a long time. I started cruising in 1990s, and probably like everybody else back then, didn't know what to expect, panicked and always worried. Now, I mean, cruising to me is like, or travel, should I say, because it's not just cruising, it's travel. It's like second nature to me. And once you learn the rules, it's like riding a bike. Once you learn the rules, um, it's easy. I mean, you'll get it. You'll remember it forever. Every now and then, somebody will throw a little twist in there, but usually the rules stay the same. Cruising Koozies, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Okay, hold on, Betty. I got okay. I want to give the applause. Hey, Trish. Thank you for coming in. Uh, so, Keisha H, appreciate you being here. Man, I appreciate you guys all coming in here.
Keisha.
So, anyway, I've been traveling a long time. I fell in love with traveling at a younger age. Not a young age, late 20s, early 30s, and started traveling. The one thing I found out is if you do a little homework before you travel, it makes everything goes
Easy.
goes as smoothly as possible. And the number one rule for me is when I go on vacation is to be relaxed. I don't want to panic. And I don't want to worry. A lot of people go to the airport, they're worried, everybody's worried about the flight, the time, and they worry. For me, that takes away from the vacation. So for me, vacation starts when I leave my house. That's when vacation starts. Not after I get off the airplane, not when I first step on the ship. It starts when I leave my house. Because I learned to accept that being in the airport is part of the adventure. So what do I do to make that a easy journey? And one of the things that I do or did, I don't do it anymore. Once I tell you these steps, if you do it like one time, you really don't have to worry about it. You don't have to do it every time you go someplace. If you're going to a foreign country, you might want to look at it. But here, I'm going to put up the first one. The first thing that I do is once I decide I want to go someplace, and we're going to say because I cruise on Carnival most of the time, so I'm going on a Carnival cruise. The first thing I would do is let's go back here real quick. Share the screen. And bear with me because I haven't had a whole lot of practice with sharing screens, so I'm working on that, and I want to make sure because once I share the screen and I start working on the screen, I won't be able to see the chat, so I want to make sure you see what I see. Okay, so I'm looking at that, so you guys will see what I see. This is the TSA and the Transportation Security Administration. So if you go through the airport, yeah, everybody hears TSA. Oh my goodness, TSA, TSA. They're not our enemies. You know, we want to be safe. We want to travel safely. They're our friends, and just because maybe they been working a long day and didn't say hello, welcome with a big smile on the face, doesn't mean they don't like you. But they have certain rules. And all you have to do, if you come to this website, you can learn about what the rules are. See, and everybody, they've been announcing this real ID. If you see this real ID right here, uh, I think it was this year, we were supposed to, you can't fly without a real ID. Real ID is basically um, you give enough information for your state to know exactly who you are. It won't be any question. Like driver's license won't work. You have to get a real ID. In Michigan, it's an enhanced license. Other places, it's a real ID. You'll know if you have a real ID because at the top of the ID, you'll have a star. And that means you're good to go as far as traveling within the United States and the United States territories. But again, if you don't look at this, you won't know. And you'll hear people online and they don't know what they're talking about, and they'll guide you here and they'll tell you that, oh, if you have a driver's license, you're good. That's good enough for ID. It won't be to travel. And right here, May 7th, it begins May 7th, 2025. So come May 6th, 2025, don't be that person like, oh, all I have is my driver's license. Oh, I didn't apply. Oh, I applied late. You're 2 years. 2 years. You're gonna have people that's gonna wait and don't have it and complain about the government and TSA and why are they doing this to me? You're gonna have people that complain. It won't be me, and hopefully you guys. It won't be you guys either. And I know I'm not keeping up with the chat, so I know there's probably a lot of things going on in the chat. So Betty, if you could, if you could look out for the chat if there's any questions or anything like that for me.
Okay, gotcha.
I'd appreciate it. And
Okay.
but come here, TSA. If you have disabilities and medical conditions, it tells you what you cannot bring on through security. Read about it ahead of time. Don't wait till you get to security. You can take 3.4 ounces of liquid in a container, and I forget up to like a liter or something like that. Was that me?
That was me.
Okay, no problem. I didn't know it was me. I didn't know if they did panic. Know ahead of time what you can bring. How easy is that? If you know what you're bringing and you know you don't bring it, when you go through security and they x-ray your bag and they search you, and unless you're bringing something that you're not supposed to, I don't know why people sweat that. And again, you're not the only one traveling. Now a lot of people are traveling. Leave out early. If I have a 7 o'clock flight, I'm 15 minutes from the airport. I'm leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because I don't want to panic. I don't want to be in TSA line talking about this line's too long. I can't get through here. My flight's in 15 minutes. I can't make. That's because you didn't prepare. And it had nothing to do with TSA. So again, when I talk to people and this is kind of how I talk to people as far as what to do and what to be prepared. Not saying things can't happen. If you leave 2 hours early, if you get a flat, if your Uber canceled or whatever, you still have time to make that flight. For me, I try to go down, and you can't always do it, but I always try to go down. Let me take this down real quick. I'm gonna stop sharing that real quick. Reduce that. Remove that from the scene. I try to go a day early, just in case something happens. We're in times now where the flights can't be guaranteed. They can't be guaranteed. They do the best that they can, but they're not guaranteed. So minimize the stress by trying to go a day early if you can. Like if I cruise, I try to go the night before, the day before or the night before. Usually the night before, because all I want to do is just make sure I get down there. And I try to make it as stress-free as possible. Stay by the airport. If you're away from the airport, come spend the night near the airport if you can. I know money becomes an issue, but if you can, it takes the stress away. Because trust me, if you're flying on a cruise and you get there that morning, the stress is going to be so high. Is the plane on time? What if it's late? Am I going to make my ship? One thing that I would do is, if you're worried about not making your flight for whatever reason, buy the insurance. It's travel insurance. So if you miss your flight, if they lose your luggage, if you catch COVID or things like that, make sure the policy covers COVID, that you can get your money back. And so if you do, it's disappointing if you miss it, but you didn't lose anything. You're not distressed because now you paid for a cruise and can't go and lost money. Take the stress off yourself. When you're traveling, I try to travel as light as possible. Uh, I'm going to back up a little bit. When I travel, I bought what's called TSA PreCheck. TSA PreCheck is something that you have to be approved for. So you give the government your information. Be careful there. The government might try to get you. But when I go through security at TSA, I don't have to remove my jacket. I don't have to take my laptop out of my bag. They scan it. I go through it. It's an X-ray machine. They know it's called a trusted traveler. You'll get a trusted traveler number. Not meaning they could pull me online for a random search, but more than likely I go through and I'm through the security line within 10 minutes, and that's on a bad day. So if you can, TSA PreCheck is probably, let's say, $85. I get global entry because I fly to foreign countries. I get global entry. Global entry is kind of the same thing, but international. So when I come through, all I do is scan my passport and answer about 5 questions, and I'm through customs. It makes it so easy. When you're traveling on the airline, you're entitled to 2 items when you board an aircraft. One personal item, a purse, a backpack, and a carry-on. One fits under your seat in front of you. One fits in the overhead compartment, luggage space. Don't try to bring 2 or 3, carry-on bags trying to avoid the fees. I know you don't want to pay the fees. Nobody wants to pay the fees, but they're not going to let you do it. And now you're stuck up there arguing with the people at the counter for something that you know you can't do. So don't do that. Don't be that person. The size of the carry-on is 22 by 14 by 9, not 35 by 12 by 15. They're not going to let you do it. They're going to charge you. Were you talking to me, Betty?
Oh, I was telling them to make sure they measured it right.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know. I didn't miss something. I'm not used to working with a partner of people. It's my fault. It's my fault. I just happen to see her up there. But anyway, so don't be that person, and learn to embrace the journey, even the airport part of it. There's been times when my flight was canceled and I'm sitting on the floor and it's not until 6 hours from now. I try to find me a comfortable place to sit. Usually, you find a place to charge your phone. Most airports have free Wi-Fi, so I'm on there trying to find something to do. Now you can sit there. You can sit there and complain. Oh, those airlines! Trust me. The airlines don't want you in the airport. They don't want you there, just like you don't want to be there. As soon as they can get you out, they want you gone. They're not making money from you well, they are actually, some of the stores. But anyway, they want you gone and get another plane in here to get some other people out of here. So they're not doing it on purpose. They're not trying to hurt you. Airlines, if it's something they did wrong, they will compensate you. And there's certain things. If you go to like TSA or the FAA site, they'll tell you what you're entitled to if a flight is canceled, if a flight is delayed over a certain amount of time. If it's delayed an hour, you're not really entitled to anything. You may not be there. If you catch a bus, you're not entitled to anything if the bus is a little late. So, but again, take the stress off you and get it there a day early. Okay, and you're getting through the airport. Now you're in where you want to be. And you're at the cruise line. And cruises, we're going to go to cruises now before we board the ship. Oh, and people, medical marijuana is not legal. Don't think it's legal. Marijuana is a federal crime. You can't go across state lines. You can't take it in the air. You can't take it to foreign countries, Brittany Griner. You can't do it. You can't do it. So don't. Last time I was there, Carnival had drug sniffing dogs there. Don't do it. Don't be that person. If you can't go without it for 3, 4, 5, 7 days, you might want to stay home. My opinion, because the rules over in Jamaica might be a bad idea. Rules in Bahamas may not be the same as they are here. You go to Panama, it might not be the same as it is here. So when you get locked up for 6 months and all you had was a joint, yeah, I don't hear you complaining about them, and it's your fault. You brought it, it's your fault. You tried to sneak stuff, it's your fault. Let's see. Cruising. We're gonna share another screen. Oh, let me catch up before I get to the cruise ship. I'm gonna show you how I look for cruises. So let me see if I get anything down here. J Journey, everybody hit the like button. Hey, Laura from Huddle Adventures, appreciate you being here. If it wasn't for Lindsay, cruising koozies, if it wasn't for Lindsay, I probably would never get out of Omaha. I drive to the airport just fine and turn 1,000 panic mode. Don't panic. If you're prepared, don't panic. Again, and a lot of people do that. And Antoinette, welcome in. Everybody saying hello, hello. Appreciate you guys coming in. I'm just going through the hello, so I'm just going down to see if I'm missing any questions real quick. Paul, thank you for driving and listening. I appreciate it. House of X, thank you for coming in. Oh, yes. Reading is fundamental. People are so lazy. Do not, I repeat, do not go to a Facebook group and type a question and expecting to get the answer. You're going to get 5 answers. Go to, if it's a cruise ship, go to the cruise line and ask them. If it's for an airline, go to the airline and ask them. Get the answer from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Don't stop with people. I mean, it's like talking on YouTube and talking to people about copyright claims and copyright strikes. Stop. Just go to YouTube and find out what the difference is. Because and it goes on all the time. And I understand you want to ask people, and hopefully they know the answer, and they may have the right answer. But don't risk it on somebody else. Get it from the source's mouth. Leon, thanks for coming in. I'm still going around here looking. Even for season and vacationers, this is very informational. Thank you, Bill. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. It is. So many times I see people, and they're like in panic mode. And I'm gonna get to something else that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. But let me go through this real quick. The correct take the stress out of your vacation. Right, you're on vacation. You don't want the stress in there. I appreciate it. Cruising koozies. Hello. Okay, down Jamaica. Yeah, that was a bad choice, Andrew. Jamaica. I really don't know what the rules are in Jamaica. They're probably harsh still for a foreigner because a lot of times they want to just fine you and take all your money. They don't really want you to jail down there. Betty's waiting for Amazon. Okay, I got you. Waiting for your Amazon.
Oh, I can see it on the map, child.
Together
came in. Did you see them together?
No, together we travel. Welcome in. Hold on. For everybody that I mentioned that I didn't mention before, thank you for coming in. As I run my mouth. Try not to be like today. I'm so unprepared. And I go, and when I say that, I'm telling you things that I know, and I've looked at some sites. If I had done this more than 15 minutes prior to coming on the air, I wouldn't be nervous right now. I wouldn't have dry mouth.
Well, nobody wouldn't notice it if you didn't tell it.
But I'm saying it. Even if you don't notice it, I notice it, and don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do. Anywho. And we all have different beliefs. And me, I'm divorced now, but 2 kids, so I traveled with kids. Don't be that guy. If you see a family with a child and the child is crying and screaming, That's part of life. It's gonna happen. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. Do you really think that family wants to bother you with their child? They do not. But the parents now they're in panic mode because the stares that the people are giving them and things like that. How about this? How about reaching out? Can I help you? You see a single mom with 2 kids. Hey, you want me to watch the stuff right here while you go? You're not supposed to like watch your strangers watch your stuff. While you go take them to the restroom or something like that. Be helpful. Don't be that guy. Ah, my goodness, why? Oh no, here's a baby that's crying on the airplane. So for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, oh, I'm gonna hear a baby crying. Boo hoo. Be an adult and understand. I mean, and that's my personal rant. You can do whatever you want. Everybody in here is an adult, so you
Wonk,
go.
wonk,
Yeah,
wonk.
okay, good. Thank you, Betty. And I understand you paid for your ticket, but just understand, fly first class. Kids under 5 aren't allowed in first class on Delta. Fly first class, and you won't have the kids crying in your ear. Z, that's what headphones. I have headphones for that. He has headphones. Yes, the world would be a better place with kinder and souls and more compassion for others. It is. I mean, and it would be. Again, even on a cruise ship, same principle applies. Some people are rude. I get it, and I understand. Like on a cruise ship, Bill, you need to do a live weekly rant. Yeah, I do it every night. I rant about something every night. It seems that way at least. Um, but even like on the cruise ships, there's times I want to get in the hot tub or I want to get in the pool, and there's a lot of kids in there. Don't like it. Don't get in the pools. But I understand it's their vacation too. So me not being able to get in the hot tub at that very moment isn't isn't the end of the world. And luckily, I cruise Carnival mostly. The newer ships they have a private pool for adults only. So when you want to get away from the families, you can go to that area. So again, that's one of my rants. Um, I am going to go. So now again, I'm always talking cruises and cruises, and well, how do you find cruises? I go to. Whoops, hold on. I got to delete my information off here first. I'm signed in, so I don't want to give you guys my information. No telling what you guys might do with it. Share screen. So that was how to get to a cruise. We're gonna go back home now, and now we want to look up a cruise for. And a lot of you, I understand, a lot of you probably have been on cruises before and don't think much about it. Um, I cruise Carnival a lot of times, so I'll go to Carnival's website. Add the screen, and this is Carnival's website. Again, I'm gonna when I go to the screen, I can't see the chat, so bear with me if I don't get to your question. Or if you have a question that just hopefully Betty will be able to catch it. There we go. This is for any these prices right here are for anybody. So this isn't like they have sales. They have if you've cruised before, you probably get a better price. I gamble a little bit on mine, so I'll get a better price than some of these. And I'll go through mine in a couple of seconds. But I just want to give you like the average person who's never cruised before. Go if you go to Carnival and you go up here, it says sell to. Where do you want to sell to? Caribbean, Alaska, Bahamas, Canada, and New England, Trans-Pacific. Matter of fact, let's see this one real quick. This one right here, 22-day Trans-Pacific cruise, is the one that I'm going on. So okay, well let's blow that one up. Let's look at the dates. April 13th through May 4th. Well, for somebody who's never cruised on Carnival before or don't have any deals, these are the prices that they'll be paying. Interior, and these prices are based on double occupancy. And the sad thing with Carnival is that by even if I go solo, that I have to pay for two people. So that $1,200, let's say $1,300, is really $2,600 for a solo traveler. And you see what the prices are. You want a suite? You want to be a big Willie? The big Willie stuff. Anyway, if you want to be a big Willie, yeah, you're paying good money for that particular cruise. But keep those prices in mind right there. The interior cabin is close to $1,300. And you see these other prices. I'm gonna back out of here because most of us are gonna, if we cruise, especially people who just started out, they'll probably go to Bahamas. So whoops, let's take that off. So this will be more realistic of what the prices you're paying. So here, a 4-day cruise to the Bahamas, it starts from $179 per person for two people in a room. And these are some of the dates, 26, 16. You can go out there and pick a date too, February 24th. So here's some dates coming up. September is off season, so you're going to pay less. When you get over here, February, now you're getting into spring break, Mardi Gras. You're starting to get into time where people want to be there. So you're going to start paying more. I always try to cruise out of season, right over here. It is hurricane season, but they try to go around the hurricanes and things like that. So usually you don't have to worry about it. The seas could be rougher, and some ports, if it's high winds and things like that, they might cancel and go to another port. But those are like the general prices. So you're looking at a 3-day for $179, a 4-day for $179. If you go to the top, if you want to, if there's a certain ship you want to go on, you can go here and pick out the ship that you want to go on, and the ones that are grayed out are ships that don't go to that itinerary. But they make it, to me, they make it as simple as possible. If you want to pick your cruise, here you can set your prices if you want to. Now the one thing is this 179 right here price. The one thing about that price is it doesn't include taxes and port charges. Port charges are like the fees that you pay to pull into a port. So if you're going to Bahamas, they charge Carnival X amount of dollars to pull their ship into that port. So Carnival charges you. So let's say the average port charges are about between $100 and $150. So and including the taxes. So add that into this price. Also, there's gratuities that you don't have to pay, but you should pay it because when you get on a cruise ship, your food is going to be taken care of, except for some specialty dining places, and your water and some on Carnival ship like lemonade and iced tea. If you want alcoholic drinks, you're going to pay extra for that. But everything's taken care of, so if you pay that and the gratuities, you're good. You really don't have to pay anything. The entertainment's going to be good. You can get off at the ports. You don't have to spend anything when you get off the ports. But people do. You want to buy souvenirs. You want to get a drink. You want to go to Margaritaville and do the wobble. There's things you're going to want to do. You want to take excursions. Just make sure. So when you see, even if you see a cheap price, that's not the final price. And if you want to do anything when you get there, just know that it's gonna be extra. Let me back out of this. Let's see. Okay, now we remember that 22-day cruise we saw it was $1,300, close to $1,300, right? So we're gonna go here. I'm signed in. Let's take that out. Nope, I can't take it out. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Keisha said I have some great deals with several cruise lines right now, but trying to stay in the married status, so can't book anything.
Right.
What that
Now
mean?
this, because I gambled a little bit on the cruise ship, and I'm not a big gambler. I mean, I used to a long. This is a long time ago. I used to gamble more. I don't gamble much now, but this is what I'm paying. I'm paying that 1,300. Well, for me, it's $100 per person for an interior room, and they give me $200 on board credit. So if I pay 200 and I get $200 on board credit. So basically, it's a free interior room, and an ocean view would have been 500. So if you've noticed, my prices are reduced, all because I gamble a little bit on the cruise ship. So I mean, if you can, everybody can't, but gamble a little bit on the cruise ship. Put for Carnival. Hopefully, you'll become part of the their players club, and you will start seeing deals. Maybe not as good as this, maybe better. There's some heavy gamblers. I mean, this cruise is free for them. I mean, totally free, and they have a balcony room. So, just something to keep in mind.
So what do you mean by the marriage status? She can't book anything. What do that mean?
She probably has a husband, and
Yeah, I know, but she can't book because you're married.
well, maybe hubby doesn't want to go. I don't know. I mean, again, maybe.
Oh, I don't. I was just asking because I ain't no
Yeah,
cruise.
no, 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 and I don't know. I'm answering. I don't know. I'm looking at the chat right now, so let me go down and try to catch up with the chat. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, some new ones came in.
Yep.
Bamanola.
Bamanola, appreciate it. Cruise Nuts, thank you for being here. Bamanola, I
Yeah.
think, was the first one here earlier. Well, he says he
Oh,
finally made it, but he was
I'm
here earlier, but he might
sorry.
have left. The BC Gaming, thank you for being here, you
Yeah,
guys.
they just
I'm
came
catching up
in.
on the chat. Catching up on the chat.
Did you say you saw Together We Travel?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
did. I believe so. If
Okay.
not, together. Welcome
Okay,
in.
you got 16 people in the chat. So
Appreciate
that's
all you guys being here. I have some great deals, but trying to get in the
destination
marriage
cruise.
status, so can't book. Yeah, I'm assuming hubby ain't down for that, and he ain't gonna let her go by herself. So
What they say? Huh?
yeah, that probably said no. Yeah.
Girl,
Okay.
let my husband say no.
Well, I
He'll
mean,
be,
it's certain people's, yeah, because again, they're
oh, I know.
certain
I know.
travelers do, but some of them don't, and some
Yeah.
of them don't want to go by themselves and things like that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. When you travel, let me get out of this real quick because we're talking and probably you can't see me, so I'm gonna take this down, remove this. Um, a lot of people, and I'm gonna talk to the single people, but you'll have people that are married. Don't be afraid to travel by yourself. Don't be afraid to travel by yourself. Uh, can things go? I mean, can things go wrong? And yes, but again, if you go back to that um, um, TSA, and you can look at travel advisories. Most of the countries are the same here in the United States as it is elsewhere. I mean, people in their head think, oh, if I go to Mexico, I'm going to get robbed, I'm going to get shot, I'm going to. I mean, there's certain parts of Mexico you want to stay out. There's certain parts of the states you want to stay out of. But the usually the tourist areas. I mean, can something happen? Yes. Can you get robbed walking down, Beverly Hills? Yes. Los Angeles, Detroit, Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, Dallas, Houston. Yeah, it's the same thing. Be smart. Be alert. Be aware. So anyway, going back to the subject, single people, don't be afraid to travel. I've done it, and there's pluses and minuses to traveling solo. Uh, when you travel solo, you don't have that person to share that moment with. So when you see a nice sunset, and like, man, that's a nice sunset, and you look to the side, it's like, oh, you say to
That's
yourself,
because you ain't married.
yeah, but again, I'm saying traveling solo. If
I know, but I'm just saying you could be married and not enjoy the sunlight together.
wow, I mean,
What?
you could. Why wouldn't
It's
you do
true.
a
See, when
nice?
you get single, what happens? I think y'all dream about it, but then y'all forget sometimes how married life is. You know, we enjoy the sunlight and whatever together, but it ain't 24/7.
No, it's not 24/7. But again, there's certain moments in your
I
travels.
know, you
There's
know.
certain moments in your travel that you want to share this moment with. Let's say it's a site. You're at the top of whatever the mountain is in Australia.
Yeah, well, I don't know which one, but okay. On the
You're
top of the
there.
mountain.
It's like what a view, what a view. And
Mm,
hey, in my memory, I'll remember forever. But you want to be able to share that. Some people want to be able to share that with somebody. Again, see, for me, if the person if the person doesn't like to travel, they wouldn't be for me. Because I like to travel and I like to see places and I want to take
well, you
in.
can travel and someone could still make your life miserable.
Again, if they you can't travel with me if you're a miserable person. You can't travel with me. I mean, you look at if you ever look at any sunset and you don't sit there and stop and pause and take a look at it and take it in, you're not for me. Because every sunset I'm on a cruise ship, if I see the sunset setting, I stop and take that moment in.
Oh,
Because that may be my last sunset. I
it
take it
may
in and
be.
I appreciate that moment. When I go to a nightclub, I sit there and watch the people have fun, and I'm out there having fun. I take in that moment. So, um, going off the rant, single people, don't be afraid to travel by yourself because you can still enjoy it, even though you don't have that person to share it with. You can share it with yourself, and you can tell the stories about it. And next time maybe you'll have somebody. Maybe you'll be married. Maybe a significant other. But if you're by yourself, again, be smart. Don't just hop in any cab or anybody that says, "Hey, come on, go with me." Be smart um, and enjoy life. Life is too short to not be
It
enjoyed.
is. It's too short. Too short.
So again, and when you go to foreign countries on cruise ships or fly out of the country, you can buy things duty free, where meaning you don't pay the taxes, the U.S. taxes. So now our cruise is over. We enjoyed our cruise. Now we're coming back, and you always hear people saying, "Hey, I brought back liquor. I brought back souvenirs. I brought back." Well, there's certain amounts that you can bring back for a certain number of days. Look at TSA, and it'll tell you exactly how much you can bring back. Don't take a guess, and don't try to sneak it back in. You can, but if you get caught, get that $500 fine. I like Cuban cigars. At one time, you couldn't bring Cuban cigars. I don't even know if you can do it now. I don't smoke the cigars. Well, I shouldn't say I don't smoke them. I don't bring them back because I don't smoke cigars like I used to. But before, if you got caught with them, they were like $500 per stick per cigar. $500 fine per cigar. So I claimed them every time, and the customs agent, you can't bring them back. Oh no, I didn't know. Okay, well, you go ahead, take them. You don't do it again. But they could have taken them, and they could have fined me. They could have did a lot of things, but that one might not have been the smartest thing to do. But just read the rules so you know. So you're not surprised. Again, you don't want to be stressed. You're getting off vacation. It's winding down because yes, you're at the airport going back home. You're still on vacation. For me, you are because again, I enjoy flying. Vacation doesn't hit me until I'm like in a car going back home. Then that's when it hits me. Vacation is over, and then I hit that door, and then I drop my suitcase off. And in about 3 weeks, I'll unpack the suitcase. I got back from a vacation December 18th. I still have clothes I haven't unpacked from the suitcase yet.
Oh,
Don't judge me. No, don't
oh, I
judge.
ain't gonna judge you.
uh,
That's just like that sunlight. You come home and having clothes in there ever since December. Here we in February. That
Say
won't
again.
that won't make it.
Why?
Because just like the sunlight, we all got, our loves and the
Well,
love.
people do, and again, and everybody's different. So again, I don't, when people say they do it, some people say as soon as they get home, they unpack, they take care of everything. Not me. I am a procrastinator.
Jennifer talking about she the same way.
I do.
Did you see Corner Clubhouse,
I did.
I
Corner,
mean,
I don't know if I
okay,
spoke. Corner Clubhouse.
okay.
Appreciate you being here.
Just making sure.
Yeah. And then you have people on the other spectrum of packing. Because see, me, I'll pack, I'll say a week before the cruise. Usually it's a night or two before the cruise. I'll start packing. You have Z, who we're going to be on the same cruise ship in December. December 23rd, me and Z are going on an inaugural cruise out of Galveston. He's already started packing. See, Betty, that's what I said. But I can't knock him if that's what he likes to
Now,
do.
when I went to Australia, I packed early because I had to, like you say, you get prepared. You make sure you got all your paperwork together. You got all that. Because I
Yeah.
didn't want to forget nothing. I took a medicine chest. Whoo,
Once you once you cruise, once you travel a lot, you kind of know what you're going to take and what you need. So like my paperwork, I print it out because like on a cruise ship, you can print out your paperwork like 14 days ahead of time. So for exactly 14 days, I go print out all my paperwork. I get an envelope, stick all my paperwork in there. My passport, I put in my backpack, so it's there waiting for me.
well, how many days y'all gonna be on the cruise?
22, but
In
it would be no,
December?
huh? Oh no, me and Z,
Yeah.
7 days.
Oh, he packed. Oh, okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
no,
gone for a month now, a week
no, no,
now.
no, no, no.
He
But
could
but
do that like Z. You could do that like.
but again, he's excited. So that I mean, I
Yeah,
understand
he's
that he's
excited.
excited, and
He
I
is.
understand that.
He's excited.
Uh, Cruise nuts. Oh, we got too many trips to pack for. I know. I mean, you get all these trips and packing, and again, I know what clothes I want to take already. So get them cleaned up and get them packed away. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. Bamanola says, not speaking from on experience, don't hide illegal stuff in your body cavity. Yeah, yeah, that yes, and we'll leave that there. Bamanola, I got less than 2 days before my cruise, and I haven't started packing yet. As long as you know what you want to pack, see again, I want to make sure all my paperwork is in order. Your passport, your birth certificate, your IDs, have that all ready and prepared, so you don't have to go looking for it the morning of. That's fine, but don't stress out, and then don't come back talking about how you forgot something because you waited to the last minute. Because if I forget something, because I forgot my belt one time. Again, it didn't bother me much. I had a regular belt before, like for formal night when you dress up. You know how you have a dressy belt. I forgot it, so I didn't get mad. I covered up the play belt and went about my business. Z is ready to go. Hey, Scrolls Nest, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. And for everybody who's just coming in, I'm gonna give you guys one of those. But that's it. Another bit of advice again, and this is just traveling. Your passports, your IDs, your medication, anything that you're going to need, you can't do without. Take that on the plane with you. Keep that with you. Keep that with you, but because you don't want to, the airlines, they try hard not to lose your luggage, but they can lose your luggage. Put that in a back. I keep all my stuff that I want, my medication, my electronics, like my camera and things like that, my passport, birth certificate, it stays on me. It stays on not my person, but my backpack, which is kept with me at all times. And don't pack it away just in case it gets lost. Because you're gonna need your birth certificate on a cruise. You can get on a cruise if it's closed-in cruise, a closed-loop cruise, meaning that if you leave Miami and come back to Miami, all you need is a birth certificate with a state ID or a government ID. I wouldn't suggest doing that. I would suggest getting a passport. The problem is If you're on a cruise from Miami and something happens in the Dominican Republic and you need to fly back, you can't fly on a birth certificate. So now you have to contact the American embassy wherever you're at to try to get an expedited passport. So for 140, you can get a passport. I think it's good for 5 years. Could be 10. Not 100% sure. 5 or 10 years, but $140. Don't, and if you get caught anyplace else and you got a passport, you're good to go. You can fly back with no problem. But yeah, keep your important documents. Keep them with you. Your medication especially, because your luggage is going to be packed away, and underneath the airplane, and you might not be able to get to it when on the airplane. They might lose your luggage, or your luggage didn't make it on that plane. It's going to be on the next one, but you need your blood pressure medicine. Um, Keep it with you. Jennifer says 10 years and 7 for children. So 10 years, the passport. So $140 over 10 years. So, and it's worth it just in case. It's just like insurance. You don't need it until you need it. We ended up with a broke wheel on our big suitcase. Sometimes that happens. A lot of times the airline, if they broke it, they replace it or will pay you for it. It doesn't make your trip go that much easier, but yeah. And there's a certain weight limit on your bags and things like that. I have like damage to the wheel. I didn't say anything because um, it still works. But yeah, always be careful with the airlines because they do. I mean, they're loading back fast as possible and they're trying to get you out of there and get the bags on. Because Lord knows, if you have to wait a little bit, you're gonna complain how long it takes them to get the bags down there. Now you just flew 3,000 miles and oh no, my luggage isn't off the plane and in my hand within 15 minutes. Oh no, no, please let me get my luggage right away. I can't sit up here for 30 minutes and get my luggage. That's too long of a wait. So again, when I travel, I don't stress about things like that. I go over there and grab me a seat, get on my phone, and plan what I'm going to do that night wherever I'm at. Z says, yeah, check your bags. If you can't weigh more than 50 pounds, you have to check with the individual airlines. I think Spirit, it might be 40 pounds. So you check with the individual airlines so you don't get surprised. Delta is 50. But again, I won't say that for every airlines. And again, welcome everybody in. Appreciate it. Any questions on traveling? Anything that you think I might have missed, might have left out? Anything that I can try to help you with? I do fly a lot and go to different countries, but the biggest thing I do now is cruising. Cruising is just an easy way to travel to see different countries. You get on a cruise ship, you unpack once, if you unpack, because sometimes you live out your luggage, like some people. Um, if the problem with cruising is you get to the port at 9 a.m. A lot of times you have to be back on the ship by 5 p.m. Um, Sometimes you can't see everything, so just be aware of that. But it gives you an idea. You may want to go down there. You may go to the Dominican. It's like, man, this is a beautiful country. I'd like to come down here and fly down here and go to a resort, spend some time down here. But again, the cruising gives you that option. Cruising lets you see a lot of foreign countries, and trust me, the Caribbean is beautiful. I was lucky to hit Hawaii, Fiji. You're looking at some beautiful countries. A lot of these countries are poor, but they're still beautiful. Most of the places had helpful people. Um, I mean, again, a lot of people complain. A lot of people are coming again. A lot of people complain. A lot of people are coming again. You're fine. Um, but I'm not one of those people. But, if you get off the ship, even if you travel solo, there's other solo travelers on there, and they have solo meetups on the cruise ships. Meet somebody, go off the ship together, and say, there's strength in numbers. Travel with them. It gets cheaper if you catch a cab someplace. Well, if you're sharing it with 2 or 3 people, it gets cheaper. So do that. Z says Southwest is 50 pounds, and definitely get the insurance. The cruising industry, when you're one thing with the cruising industry, you get there at 9 a.m. and you leave at 5 p.m. That's ship time. If you go to the West Coast, a lot of times you change time zones. So 5 p.m. if you turn your phone on, the local time may be 4 p.m. So make sure you leave your phone like on ship time, or get an analog watch where it'll tell you the ship time, because the ship always operates on ship time. It doesn't care what the local time is. When I went to Australia, we had I don't know seven time changes. Everything was based on ship time, not the time changes, not the time zones. Everything was based on ship time. So if we got off of the island and we had to be back on the ship, it might it might be it might be 7 o'clock local time, but it's 5 o'clock ship time. So stay on ship time, or you will be left, and or if you're running late, and it's what's called as a pier runner. When everybody's on the ship, and you come running up trying to get on the ship before they pull up the gangway, and we call those pier runners. Because once the ship pulls up the gangway and starts to move, you're gone. You might as well start making plans on how you're gonna get home or what you're gonna do. Yeah, see if you're gonna try to fly to it. So you meet us at the next port. Um, sometimes they'll wait if they don't have any. If the itinerary lets them, sometimes they'll wait. But a lot of times they will leave on time and leave you behind. So that's about it as far as travel. Just learn to embrace the adventure of travel. Don't look at it as a problem. Look at it as I do, as an adventure, and love taking it in. And be kind to families. I mean, sometimes kids can be kids, but be kind to families. Because I was on there with my grandkids, and people were always so nice and things like that. But again, I know there was somebody back there. Oh, I wish they would get that girl out of here.
It was me.
Really? Yeah, yeah. Again, get off my lawn. Don't be that person. Don't.
It was me.
Get out of my face.
Don't
Where'd that come from?
be that person. That was me, Betty.
Oh.
Don't be that. Don't be that person, and learn to embrace the journey. And my goodness, and that was one thing about being on a long cruise. You got to know people, so you became more like family, and you look out for each other. I mean, uh, when you go to a bar, have a smile on your face.
You should.
Say
You
hi
want
to
some
people.
liquor.
Well, yeah, say hi. You can say hi to a stranger, and it doesn't cost you a dime. And next thing you know, you start talking to people, and come to find out they live right in the same state that you live. You live there. Oh, I live there too. Or my aunt lives there. And you start talking to people, and you'll be surprised how just talking to people. And that's what Again, when I go on a cruise ship, I do that. Everybody's not going to speak to you. That's fine. But you're going to have enough people to do, and there's going to be gatherings. They have they have all kind of meetings on board. They have AA and NA meetings. They have a non-denomination church usually on it. They have single gatherings. They have LBT. And don't get me. I don't know the letters. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me. I don't know the letters. But they have all kind of meetings for everybody. Learn to embrace everybody. We're all different. I mean, we all have different beliefs. Um, you know, and learn to embrace everybody and be kind. I mean, don't waste your time arguing with somebody because you got different political beliefs. It's not worth it. You're all there to have fun, so just do that. Z says that's why I can't wait to for the Jubilee, new friends. Z can't wait to meet new friends, and that's kind of the way I am. I can't wait. Uh, okay, I think my rant. Oh no, one more thing, and my rant will be done. Um, when you get on a cruise ship, United States, they well, a lot of ships that come to the United States, they're not registered in the United States. Hey, MLW Fishing Man, welcome in. Um, they're not registered in the United States, and a lot of the employees, most of the employees, are from different countries. So there's going to be this. English is not going to be their first language. Have patience with them. They don't mean to upset you. They may not understand what you're trying to say. Have patience. Understand that things happen. Uh, Lascious Journeys, welcome in. Have patience. Give them a smile. If you knew they work 7 days a week, probably 10 to 12 hours a day. I went up to somebody. I was in a casino, of course, and talked to somebody at the cashier counter, and just making general conversation, talking to her. And it's like, so when's your off day? She looked at her partner and crying behind the counter, and they just started laughing. Well, what's funny? They said, we don't get days off. I'm like, what do you mean you don't get days off? Well, how long are you on the ship? We're 6 months. Wait. So you don't work like 40 hours a week and get a couple days off? No, we work every day. The way they get with days off is when people, the comment card, and they write like, hey, such and such did a great job. So they get kudos from passengers. That's how they earn like days off. So when you get on a cruise ship, don't forget, if you know somebody that you enjoyed, your cabin steward, your waiter, your waitress, you're in the casino, you got a favorite dealer or cashier or at the bartender, make sure you fill out a comment card and thank them. Because these people, they're away from their families for 6 months, working hard to make us happy. Uh, so if they say something to you and if they don't have a smile on their face, just understand, that they might be going through something. Understand, smile, try to make their day. If I go off on the island, I might bring something back for my cabin steward. They appreciate it. I mean, it's a small thing. Again, they don't get paid. They're not from the United States, so they don't get the wages of the United States. So there's like no minimum wage, um, and they work a ton. So that is my final rant. Be kind to the people and understand there may be a language barrier, but just place yourself. And that's another thing about traveling. Go to a country where you don't speak the language, then you can appreciate what they're doing. Because see, right now, the United States, you fly to Italy, you think they're supposed to speak English. You fly to France, you think they're supposed to speak English. No, that's not the way it works. A lot of them do, but that's not the way it works. Try to learn their language. You want to put your waiter at the restaurant. If you want to put a big smile on his face, learn how to say hi in his language. Whatever, if he's from Indonesia, learn how to say hi, thank you in their language. You will see them smile from ear to ear. It didn't cost you anything, and you made their day. And they will, when you're getting off the ship, and some of them might be getting off the ship too, and you see them, they'll say hi to you, and they how much they appreciated you, and um, it'll warm your heart, but it also warms their heart. So be kind, and that's be kind. That's be kind to everybody. So again, now I'm done with my rant. If you have any questions about the travel or cruising, let me know. Go ahead and ask me, and I'll do the best I can to
Oh,
answer
you
it.
got 20
With
people in here. Oh, I'm 19, but
whoop, whoop.
woo
Don't forget to hit
woo.
the like button,
Yep,
and if you
thumbs
haven't
up,
subscribed,
thumbs up,
subscribe.
thumbs up.
um, I'm not good at self promoting, so I need to do that. Uh, I will do a destination fun. I don't know if they're still in here or not. Um, Destination Fun and Chancellor Travel has a live. They have a live
Six
at
o'clock
6 p.m. So after this show, they'll be going live
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Z, I believe, is going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey, Destination Fun. Hey, Destination Fun. Can you drop your link for the live after at 6 o'clock Eastern time today, please? Thank you, Eddie. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Eddie just got off a cruise that I love. I wish I would have been on. He got off a vloggers cruise. Imagine being on a cruise ship with, 100 vloggers and 800 people that follow cruising vlogs. I mean, I know Eddie was walking around there like he was a superstar. Is that Eddie Lugo? Oh, it is Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Eddie. And then you had big vloggers on there, so I'm sure Eddie was like, "That's Peril DJ or whoever. Hey, I can't. I'm so happy to meet you." So imagine that would have been a fun cruise to be on. Eddie says it was off the hook. Clock family, I messed up and scheduled my premiere tonight at 6. You didn't mess up, Clock or Mike. You didn't mess up.
Mm-mm.
There's always something.
Scratch and P.
There's always something going on. There's always something going on. There's always somebody on live. There's always you're gonna run into times where you um, are doing something at the same time as somebody else. So don't feel like oh no. I mean, if you can support like after your premiere, you go to Destination Fun. They won't be able to come to your premiere, but they can watch the replay. But again, don't think that I come on at 4 o'clock trying to get away from everybody. But as more and more people start going live, you start overlapping.
Yeah.
You start over, and there's really no way around that. But I picked this time for a particular reason because there was really nobody doing it this time. So that's why I go live every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'll be here with another rant. And on Mondays at 4 p.m., I put out a new video. I try to do that on a regular basis. Where Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, a new video. Thursday, banter with Bill. Usually it's just me ranting about something, but it is what it is.
It
And then
goes up.
in between that, I'll pop in doing lives. I try not to go live when everybody else is doing live and things like that. But again, it's going to happen. It was too busy on that. Cruise Nut says it was too busy. It looked really busy. I mean, and when you guys got together, it was a ton of people. Cruise Nuts. It looked crazy. Again, I kind of like that kind of stuff, but I can see how a lot of people wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Especially you're dealing with like a lot of strangers. Some of you, Cruise Nut, Eddie, you guys are outgoing. So it was probably easy for you guys. Mike, Clock, it was probably easy for you guys, or easier than for a lot of people. But again, the videos I'm watching now, everybody did well. One of my favorites is Edna's World and Life with V. I love those ladies. I mean, I love the atmosphere they put out there. I couldn't hang with them drinking, um, but I love their energy and the fun that they have. You never see them like complaining. They're always upbeat. And that's the way I want to be. When I go on a cruise, I always want to be upbeat. Don't worry, me and Bill will be doing the same thing on the Jubilee. Yeah, maybe. See, he's actually, I'm older, but he's actually the old man. So he'll be asleep. He'll be asleep till 10 o'clock at night and want to go up and get some late night pizza or something. I'm gonna be up all day.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Look at Betty. Betty, you don't know me yet. I gotta play with my toys.
Oh, we know.
Um, hey Pedroza, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I mean, again, you won't always avoid you. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to avoid like doing other people's. Yeah, Destination Fun. Again, she's very supportive. If she can, she will. She'll be the type of person that she'll have your premiere on her phone while she's doing her live. So that wouldn't surprise me. Um, but this is I love the community and I love the people that are here because you know you're supportive and again you can't be everywhere at one time, um, but you try. You
Yeah,
try.
because some of us go to bed early. Now, if y'all
Right.
have a live at 8 o'clock, very rarely you will see me at 8 o'clock.
Betty just came back from her. She took a break. Before that, she would be up at 4 o'clock in the morning and staying up to midnight at night
Five,
doing
six,
YouTube.
then
I,
get back up at, ooh,
Betty, I don't know how you did it.
honey, my body was broken. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. I said, and somebody else has said it the other day, Big Mac, that you can do too much networking. You really can. You should do it, but you can, and then you forget about your channel. So, and Big Matt said he forgot about his channel and he lost a lot of watch hours. So,
Well,
just don't forget about your own channel.
and that's true.
I forgot about mine.
I'm out of cruise material right now, so I have to now cruising. When I was on a cruise, for me it was easy to piece together my clips and make a video. It took time, but it was easy. Now I have to go into making videos. So just like kind of like today when I did like what to do when you travel.
Yeah.
Now I have to make a video like that, and like for Monday I don't know what it's going to be, but like make a video of the 5 things I loved about Carnival, or 5 things I hated about Carnival. For my hey Colin,
Say, hey, hey.
hold
He
on.
got his, he got himself in a little, he couldn't find his way out this morning.
Uh oh.
He was up by a wall. He couldn't find,
Oh,
I feel
Colin.
so sorry for him. My baby blind. Yeah, he is.
Keisha, I used to think I was a drinker. I'm not a drinker. I drink a couple of drinks.
I ain't never
Uh,
been a drinker. I'll drink wine or something. I used to
yeah,
drink beer a lot.
yeah. The thing about cruise, like
Michelob Dark.
when I'm on a cruise, I especially don't like to drink because I don't want to wake up the next morning with a hangover and feeling sluggish. I don't want to. Yeah, Mike. See, I'm about to time you out, Mike. Nope, there's nothing like that. Again, I'll speak to Z, but that's about it. Me and Z, and we ain't not like that. Z might be, but I'm not. I'll let Z tell his story.
I read that. Let me go back up there. I mess up.
I mean, again, see that was the whole thing. That was the whole big joke. But again, nah. See, I mm,
4 a.m. That's tough.
yeah, no. See again, see, y'all taking it again. Y'all taking it down this matching shirts and stuff like that. Why can't I just go on my cruise and have fun? Why y'all gotta do me with like Z like that every day? Why Z? This all I'm blaming you, Z.
You
Oh,
got this way to December. Oh my goodness.
well, I know, right? Uh,
Oh,
I know. I saw they were selling away today. I thought about that when I started doing this live. It's like, man, they're gonna be on when I'm on. But again, I mean, a lot of people. I don't blame people if they want to see the Cellaway because I like the Cellaway parties. I love it. On a cruise ship, I usually stay up late. I usually go to the nightclub on a cruise ship. I stay up 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning usually, unless it's a very early port, early port that I want to see. Then I won't. Then I won't. I go to bed late and wake up early. Yeah, I not me. I can't. I can't. 4 a.m. Keisha, I can sleep all day and night now that I'm retired. Not if you're doing YouTube, you couldn't, Eddie.
mm-mm,
You got to get up and do something. Then you visit people and things like
mm-mm.
that. Work on your videos. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I'm behind in the chat. But this YouTube keeps me busy, plenty busy. It does. It's like a job.
It is a job.
Embarkation Nation gets 5 hours a night. I try to get like 5 hours a night or so, and get up and do something, and then take a nap. I sleep in shifts, but I've always done that. Even like when I worked late shifts, I wouldn't. When I got off work at 7 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't sleep like 8 hours straight. I was I would sleep for 4 hours, get up, enjoy my day, and then um, come back and lay down before I went to work. Z, compared to you, I am a rookie. Oh, Eddie, Eddie, who aren't you a mod for? Eddie's one of those super mods. Yeah, hey, Mike, if it's a group cruise, there's nothing wrong with matching shirts. I don't. I'm not gonna match some other guy just to be random. Nothing personal. I could have had fun on that cruise, but I could have fun on the Christmas cruise. In Mexico, nothing opens till about 11. Anyhow, so yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind sleeping in. Motivation from the weightlifting geek. I appreciate you stopping in, my friend. Where are we at here? Down here. I think I'm caught up. Every night while chatting on lives, I editing videos and creating stuff. Yeah, and that's what you have to do. Parker's Bill. But you could have had more fun. I don't know. You might be right because I've never been on a New Year's Eve cruise, and I always wanted to go on one. But again, I got a lot better price on the Christmas cruise, and it was the inaugural. So that's kind of why I chose that one. Barnaby Sanchez, welcome in. I appreciate you coming in.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. So yeah, so that, I mean, again, that's why I chose that. Um, and it's gonna be fun. Again, you're gonna meet people, and Z. I want to meet Z. Again, I'll keep them in line, or there might be a ship emergency. Nothing personal, Z. You bother me too much. I'm so glad they got rid of those Bluetooth speakers. I don't have to listen to your music in the middle of the night. I'm hoping I don't have to listen to the Weather Channel all night. And you have to know Z to understand what I'm talking about. So if you ever go to his channel, 6 p.m. Central, you'll know what I'm talking about. Pete, I believe I spoke to you, but just in case I didn't, thank you for coming in. Pete is everywhere, and he's very supportive and always there. So thank you so much, Pete. So, Betty, what's going on with you? What's going on with your channel, Betty? Because I'm done
It
ranting.
has been a long day. I had to do 2 videos I did not complete. So that means the clothes that I have on, I'm gonna have to take them off, and I'm gonna have to refilm tomorrow because the light I expected to be done today.
Now you could have 2 videos with the same outfit on.
Oh, I know what I can do, but I didn't. I did. See, I
Okay.
have a neat little way. I have like the onesie, the jumpsuits, and then see, I could just put a top on. It looks different, and then you put another top on. The whole outfit don't get changed.
Okay.
So what I got on won't even take to. But the only thing, you got to get your hair back the same. You got to get your makeup back. That's all right. It was a little stressful today.
I gotta admit, even like today, I put this shirt on. It looks like another shirt that I wear. It's like the same color. It's a different shirt. It's not the same shirt, but again, it's like the collar shirt anyway. It looks like the same shirt, but it's not. And I'm like,
But as women, we don't pay attention to that. What we pay attention
hmm,
to, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you what we really pay attention to. If it's clean or not. That's what us women pay attention to.
yes. I mean, it's clean. It's,
Okay. Well,
and believe, I always, and for whatever reason, and I know it doesn't make sense, but before I like go live like this, like before Banter with Bill, I always make sure I jump in the shower and shave.
mm-hmm.
When I do a late night pop ups.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to tell, hey Z, you can't schedule a pop up. You can't say people I'm doing a pop up at 3. If you say you're doing it at 3, you say you're going live at 3. Pop ups are you sign on, you pop up.
I'm guilty of that, Z. When I used to do it,
Hey,
I would
schedule a pop up.
schedule it. I schedule a pop up. I'm definitely
As a matter of fact, I try to even change it. I try not to. I try not to. I try not to use pop up anymore. I try to come up with like late night
yeah.
chat or something like that. I try to avoid the
Yeah.
pop up because my whole lives all they look like pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. Banter with
Mm,
Bill, pop up, pop up, pop up.
yeah.
So I try to get away from that.
I thought you were supposed to be changing and doing the description thing. That's what I've
No,
definitely.
well, I mean, eventually I will. But you can only, again, you can't do everything all at once.
Well, you
And
ain't traveling.
yeah, I got other things to do.
I know. You know,
I got to try to come up with
teasing.
content.
I'm teasing.
Dang,
I know.
YouTube.
Who you talking about? I got to come up with content too. You talking about me? I can't finish the two I got. We'll
Yep,
see
it
what
goes.
happens tomorrow. But I am. Oh, the reason I say 99.8% because
Yes.
I say nothing is ever 100% with me.
Yeah.
So 99.8, I'll be there. Because tomorrow's Friday, so I'm sure I will.
Are you doing your 9 a.m. Eastern time
Yeah,
chat
the
in the
Eastern
morning?
time in the morning.
So Betty is doing. She does a live 9 a.m. Eastern time.
And I'll let you know at least, some hours before. Okay?
I won't be up because I don't do early mornings.
We know you don't.
So you don't. I'll get up and I'll look to see if Betty's going live. If not,
If
I'll
not,
stay in
go
bed.
okay.
It depends on what time I go to bed at night. If I don't do like a lot of times I'm sitting here at midnight and it might be doing something like editing or something like that. Then it's like okay, I might as well go live and edit while I'm alive. And but people start showing up, and then I start talking. So then I don't start
Yeah.
editing until like 2 hours later. So now it's 2. Now I'm starting to edit, and
And
next thing
just
you know,
think, I was gonna give him 4 hours today, y'all, but he not staying 4 hours.
why did I
You know,
say?
we don't have to say why, but I'm just saying because you don't get that all the time.
Because
Ooh,
I knew Destination Fun and
yeah, I don't get his
Chance.
destination. He don't get that all the time. I tell you, okay.
Any other day, I would have said yes. I'm on this
I
grind
know. I
for
want him
watch
to be
hours
on the
now.
roll to get them subs because he needs the subs. Y'all need to run his watch hours because I got to start. I keep saying that I got
Oh,
to.
play. Yep.
So we need to run his playlist so he can get his watch hours because he's gonna be to his 1,000 in a little bit. So are you
I'm
gonna
a,
have a celebration after you find out if you're
probably not. I don't know. I was thinking
nobody
about
else gonna have? I don't really want to do one on 1,000.
what I may do.
I don't. I never did.
I may do something like a giveaway. I may do a giveaway. I
Oh, a
may
giveaway.
yeah.
Okay.
Again just to celebrate like once I get monetized. I may
Yeah,
do
that's
like a
what I'm
giveaway.
saying.
Like let's say
A tr-
four $25 gift cards or something like that.
oh, okay. Okay.
Just
We
to
can-
show my appreciation for people that supported me and things like that.
He is Pendrosa. He is on his way. He is so close. He could just taste it.
Right. I don't know. I think I have 27 close. Now I gotta look.
What you got? Yeah, look and see. We got to get him there, y'all.
Oh, everybody's doing such a good job. I'm so happy that you guys are my friends. I got 2,793 watch hours.
Oh, okay.
So
We getting
got about 1,200 more to go.
there. Okay. Ooh, ooh,
I don't
okay.
know. I'm not like you, Betty. Miss Betty, she's probably about 3,500 or so watch hours. She's so close.
So close to that. I'm on the opposite end of everybody. My my subbies is less than my, which is fine. I don't have I still don't have a problem with that. But if y'all have not subbed to my channel, no. All right.
Let,
and I
let's
will
let's
return
do
the
that.
favor. Okay, I promise. I got all my Indonesian. I keep saying
Right. Well,
all those people, they keep coming. Praise God. Oh, praise
I was coming to your channel. I was, I was befriending them, and they do. They come over and they befriend you
hmm
and subs and
A
things like that.
moment, a moment. His mom came to my channel today.
Really?
Yeah, his mom came to my channel. She was on his channel today, so she came over. I felt so blessed that she came over.
I
She's
think
like,
that's my
"Ooh,
I think that's my number. I think I'm at 871. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
see you next week." That's it. So I am. I
Bill,
promise. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start running every one of your playlists starting tomorrow. I really am.
I only have two.
You only got two. How many hours is on them two?
Probably about, I don't know. One that probably has a little over 20, and one probably has less than 20, something like that, Betty. I don't know.
That's all.
I just started really doing stuff. Pedroza, I got watch hours. I just need subs.
You mean too, Pedrosa? We gonna have to work it out. Go over to. I'm telling you, go over to the Singapore people.
Eddie, I'm close to 1,000 watch hours. Yeah, Eddie, it takes work, and the problem is my year. It's going to be a year. I've been doing this a year. Come March 18th. March 18th, and that's why I've been grinding. When people see me up late at night doing pop up lives and stuff like that,
That's what I
that the
was doing.
4 hour
Grinding.
lives.
Mhm.
March 18th, YouTube. That'll be 365 days, like 1 year. That next day, I start losing hours. So when I start the watch hours I got, 1 year ago, I'm losing it every day. I'm losing the watch hours. So now I'm fighting to gain watch hours,
Game.
but also make up the
Mhm.
watch hours that I'm losing. So I'm trying to get to that point now where, hey, all I need to do at
Yeah.
least is maintain. So
Yeah.
that's why when you see me up late at night, it's not because I like going live and got
Yeah.
things to say. I'm trying to, get watch hours and things like that. And so do the grind. I need
Mhm.
to put out more content, and I'm working on that. I missed somebody. Destination Fun, Bill. You can do some pop up streams from your big cruise and show us around, and you can get some hours
He
that way.
does that too. He does
I'm
that.
gonna do that also. Again, I'm gonna do that also.
Which cruise? Before December or
Oh
December?
no no
You'll
no
be
no!
done.
At least
Oh,
every cruise, but no.
no, I know, but I'm just saying you'll be.
April 13th, I go on a cruise, 22-day cruise.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know
I'll
that.
start having some more content then.
Mhm.
And the great thing about a cruise like that, I have time like downtime because it'd be 5 6 days at sea. I can just go downtime and edit. The problem is it depends on how good the internet is. Sometimes I can't upload. I can't upload a video because the internet is not good enough.
But the cruise community, y'all really need to work together on running those playlists for all of y'all, each other, because that's what's gonna get you through it. Because I ran so many playlists, unless your content's getting a lot of traction, then you don't really have. Some people I know don't have to worry about it because but that ain't that many people.
Right. See, and Eddie's like me. He just started going live in December, so it took a while for to get his stuff going, but the subs are coming nicely. Yeah, I mean, again, Eddie, I say that all the time. I wish Betty told me. I've been knowing Betty. I started in March. I probably met Betty about May. Betty's been telling me about the lives and smiling and putting my face in the videos and things like that since April or May of last year. And I fought her on it. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to show my face. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I
Creation
sound.
natural. Go ahead.
Um, hey Trish, and I fought her. I fought her
I'm
all this
telling y'all,
time.
because it's gonna be a fight.
What?
I said it's gonna be fight to the end if you don't do it.
Right, and we did. And again, I finally started doing the lives about a month ago, and I've picked up like so many subscribers.
I
The
got to
watch
make that
hours are
my
coming up.
goal.
Hours are coming along
Mhm.
nicely. And
Mhm.
again, I wish I would have done this 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and I wouldn't be having that problem now
Yeah.
where I'm trying, watch hours. And it's not really a problem. It's not
Yeah.
bad. If I got 2,800 watch hours, it's not bad. But now
Oh no.
I'm making a conscious effort about it.
Yeah. Because once you made a goal about, and that's what I'm doing, I got to put a number on it on the subscribers. Pendrosa, that's what you have to do. You're going to have to put a goal number of, us Pendrosa, the one that's got the, somebody that don't have the subscribers. Is it Pendrosa?
Pedrosa.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a goal number. And mine, I've made a goal number and then you need to hit it. And sometimes you surpass it. So that's my next thing when I finish these doggone videos. You gotta make a goal of getting them, is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, again, I really don't make goals. I never have. I'm never. I mean, I look at what I'm doing, but I don't really make goals. I get there when I get there. But again, I do know that certain things I need to do to keep growing, and that's really what I want to do. I just want to make sure I keep growing. Eddie, I mean, again, I just said I don't make goals. This, I really, Eddie, what I want to do, I want to be monetized by the time I get on that cruise. Because when I get on that cruise, I'm gonna be 30 days at sea. I'm doing a back to back. I'm doing the Australia, Brisbane, Australia to Seattle, and then Seattle to Alaska. So I want those videos to be like my first videos being monetized. So hopefully I can get views and start creating some income from YouTube on those um on those cruises. So that's when you see me up late night and going live, and when I don't have anything to say, that's why I'm doing it. I see them all the time. Cheryl, cruising is fun anytime. I see it all the time. You see people running late. I shouldn't say all the time. I see it quite a bit. People running late. Uh, it's funny if they make the ship, but I've seen people where they don't make the ship, and I feel bad for them.
2003 months.
I've never had to be a peer runner. Knock on wood. Hopefully, I never have to. But sometimes things can happen. Your tour excursion you could get a flat or something like that, and you're late. And that's another issue for another day when you take excursions. Um,
I remember when I was doing my watch hours, and I just refused to do it. People was talking about cleaning out your brows and all. I ain't doing that.
yeah, no,
Clean your brows out. Do this, do that. Run the playlist and
I mean, you can do it. I think like every 30 days or so you can run it again. But again, I mean, you want
don't
enough
know.
subscribers where you don't have to
Don't
worry
know.
about. You don't want enough, where you have to keep people trying to beat the system,
Yeah, you got
trying
to look
to.
over your shoulder, and I'm telling you, they check when you go in for that monetization. That's why some people you think they're gonna get monetized and they don't because the numbers ain't where they should be right. So
Well,
they don't.
there's a place in YouTube Studio. You can see how many. There's a
Yeah.
place where you see how many people you gain, but there's also a place to see how many subscribers you lost.
Oh yeah,
And
that'll.
I think I've lost 500 subscribers.
I don't know how many I lost. I know
So
I done lost a
yeah,
lot.
it's for whatever again, whatever reason, it doesn't really give you a reason why, but
I just want to
I
see.
lost 500 subscribers.
Right, it won't stick. I'm checking out your channel. I got you on list. I need to watch some minutes before I subscribe, or it won't
Mhm.
stick. And that is so true. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Pedroza. Yeah, a lot of people they look at their watch hours. Sometimes they look at the lifetime watch hours, and it's
Oh
not. It's
yeah.
like it's last 365 days.
We've ran into people like that where they think
Yeah,
they have the hours and they don't, and you tell
right.
them to go in there and hit that earn button. It was named something else before, but you hit that earn button and it'll tell you what you got. It will tell you. And then say if it hits 4,000, they run it through YouTube. And if it ain't what's supposed to be in there, they going to tell you that you ain't got your 4,000 watch hours.
Right. And Destination Fun, by the time she gets her watch hours and subs, they'll raise it. Hopefully not.
Nah,
Again,
I don't think so. They may lower it. Who knows?
oh, please let them lower it.
Probably after, shoot, just when I got my community channel, they didn't need them 500 subs in. I had just
Right.
got it too, which I don't feel bad because I want people to be able to get in.
That was the funny thing. People complained about it. I mean, I understand you couldn't
They
get one until you
do.
got 500, but when they lowered it, it's like, to me, that's a happy thing.
No, but they thought it wasn't fair because they had to get to 500 and they
It
want the
didn't
other
cost them
people.
nothing. I mean, again,
It
They like
did, but it's just how your brain thinks. I could care less.
right again. I mean, the people that think like that, I mean, those are the ones that complain all the time about life. I can see if if you got 999 subscribers and now they raised it up to 1,200 or something. See now I'm complaining. Now you're hurting me. But if I got 999 subscribers and they lowered down to 500, but that just means I'm subscribed. I can be monetized, and the next person they can do it, and it's a little easier. Josh from Moonlight kind of was telling me to do lives earlier. Yeah, yes, and I didn't want to do them, but it's my fault. And Betty was telling me too, Eddie. She was telling me, and I didn't. I was hard headed. I didn't listen.
You're almost there, though. So
Clock family, if you guys go over there and give him some watch hours, that'd be everybody in here. Most of us in here probably need watch hours. So if you get a chance, watch the playlist or at least run the playlist. Don't run it on silent, but just run it and help somebody out. You can't run it. You won't run everybody, and I understand that. But pick somebody out. Help somebody. If you help somebody and somebody else helps somebody else, and it feels good to help somebody. And like when Betty gets monetized, I'm happy for Betty. I want her to get
yeah,
monetized.
yeah.
Eddie would,
I know Coco TV when after she got monetized, she just came over and said, "I'm running your playlist." And then I said, "Well, I'm gonna run you." She said, "Don't run mine." She said, "I'm doing this for you." So some
right.
people do that.
I used to in the beginning. I used to do that all the time. I'd go someplace and run people's
You
playlists,
sure would.
and
But I'm
I
gonna
didn't
be
ask for nothing.
honest. I ran yours, you ran mine, cause I was in grind
You
mode.
were
I
at
ain't
one
had
time. You was woo.
time. I ain't had time, y'all. You run mine, I run yours. Is what it is. And then some people want you to prove that you ran them. I was talking about that on my. I am not proving it. Okay, I
Yeah, no.
said I'm gonna run it. You run mine, I run yours. If you want to pay me, I'm gonna say it again. Then I'll give you the proof.
And that's the same. I'm the same way. I'll run your playlist, and I won't ask for anything in return. But don't ask me for proof, because I'm not gonna prove it. I'm doing it because I'm kindness of my heart. Now, if you got a 20-hour playlist, it may take me a couple of days to do it, but again,
20
eventually it's
hours?
done.
Want to, can you, what about the ones for days? You up there talking about 20 hours.
Oh,
20 hours
I've
ain't
done
nothing
those too.
compared to day. Because I'm going to tell y'all, there's some people out there got special gamers. If it's a gamer in here, I'm telling the truth. They got, they got playlists for days. So just so you'll know, happened to me one time. It didn't happen to me two. And
Eddie,
I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you what happened. I asked Pete. Pete's so nice. He said, Betty, since you, he probably done forgot. Since you said you was gonna do it, then go ahead and do it, and just tell it's gonna take some days. And that's what I did. But I tell you what, after that, you learn real fast.
Right.
Yeah, but you do want to help each other though. But do
You
it
do.
right. Be fair.
Hey Eddie, again, I did Australia last year, and it didn't go over as big as I thought it would. So, but again, I got to look at how I put my videos together and things like that, and work on it. Hopefully, I can get better, and hopefully this time it'll be better.
I
I'll be
don't think
I'll be
maybe it just wasn't the time. You know that people go through spurts.
well. Again, I wasn't a large channel and things like that, and
Yeah.
kind of just working on it, and the thumbnails probably weren't the best, and I didn't really. I was at that time. I wasn't like in the cruise community. I was in the whoever wants to subscribe to me community. So those were people that didn't really watch cruising videos. I should have been like where I'm at right now, where I know a lot of cruisers, and they would want to watch a cruise out of Australia. People I was with last time, all they wanted was a subscriber. They didn't want to watch any video. So you've got 6 to 7 weeks till that cruise then. Yeah, it's about 55 days or something like that. So again, it's a work in progress, and I'm working on what I need to do. Let me I forgot to set this back up. Trying to map out my plan and map out how I want to do it and what I want to do and how I want to put the
Gotta
description in
map it
there
out.
and the hashtags and the things like that. So and I'm skipping through now because we're coming up to a time where Destination Fun it
Destination.
will be going live shortly.
Destination. Yeah, I'm gonna be cooking and listening to Destination. I got to make my dog some food too.
Right.
But I'll
Ocean,
be
Ocean.
there.
Hey, Bruce, welcome in. I know you've probably been in here for a while. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. Thanks for coming in, Bruce.
Ocean to ocean.
Let me see. Just catching up on the chat. Catching. Don't run the same list twice. Yep. Good talk, Eddie. Don't keep running. Don't. If you run a playlist, you can't run it right back to back. You don't get credit for that. I think it's a 30 days in between, but I'm not sure.
And I
But
run you one time. I ain't doing that no because I don't know
yeah.
if they work or not. You'll know when you I
Them
don't.
hours don't go.
I got two different channels. I run on two different channels, but I'm not gonna run it again because I'm just not sure. I know they say about them 30 days, but
Z says, don't forget his playlist, old school cruise videos.
okay, remember though, everybody. Now come on. I want y'all to remember if somebody run y'all's, you need to run theirs too.
You
So
do.
you need to hook up over in Instagram. That's how they do on Tuba Chat. Okay? So don't think everybody gonna be ready. You can't pay. Y'all got to work together
Right.
on this. I
Well,
want
again, I
y'all.
mean, if you ask people to run your playlist, it's kind to run their playlist too. If you just want to help somebody out, that's fine. I mean, people will appreciate it. And me personally, if you run my playlist and you leave a comment, I'll get over there and run yours.
Mm-hmm.
Um, especially like right now, as I said, I'm kind of in a grind mode where I'm going to try to start putting out
Mm-hmm.
some videos and do some more lives and things like that. So I want to try to do everything I possibly can to keep growing. I miss somebody. Somebody's going to dinner. Okay. Oh, Eddie's going to dinner. I'm driving on to a restaurant with Alice. Hey, Alice. It's date night. Congratulations. Good date night. Happy wife, happy life. Have a good dinner, Eddie.
Have a good dinner. Hey, Elisa's Adventure and
Lisa's
Cruising.
adventures in cruising. How's it going, Betty J?
It is going good. Anybody that have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I need you.
Woo wee.
And then when you go on your live, put my name out there.
Right. Pedroza, man, I just caught up in my comments today. I was falling behind. I was probably 5 days behind in my comments. I went today trying to write comments and let everybody know that I appreciate them stopping by and stopping in. So if you came to my video and left a comment, just know I appreciate it. And as soon as I get to the comment, I will. It's always something, and I see the comment, and then I got to go back and write the comment.
I don't even care if a troll.
I know, right? I know. Again, a troll can come in here right now, and I try to, hey, if it's not disrupting, that's an extra view. That's extra watch time. Feel free.
You're so funny.
Just don't be disruptive.
I don't care if a
Just don't be
troll.
just don't be disruptive. Somebody came in another chat, and I was mad at myself. They came in my chat and said, "It's like I know I know what you did. I know what you've done, the big lie or something like that." And again, I'm up there. Okay, haha. Let me get them out of here. And I should have been smart enough to stay in there and just like thank you, appreciate you being here.
That's what Rich New Design used to do.
I appreciate you being here. I need watch hours. If you can stay in here for a while, you can just don't disrupt the chat too much.
I was gonna put the eggs in there.
Oh, okay.
So, Destination Fun, thank you. Putting Betty's link up there. Everybody, if you can hook up with Betty, great channel, over 60.
Thank you, everybody. I need you.
She's up there with me.
Trish the Natural say I need you too.
Right here is Destinations Fun. Their live is at 6 p.m. Hold on, where am I at?
I'm gonna be there. I'm just gonna be in the background.
I am
Oh, you don't have to pin it. That's fine.
No, I pinned Destinations Funds. So Destination Fund,
Oh, okay.
their live is at 6 p.m. So I pinned it at the top. So if you guys could, when you leave here, go over there and show her some love. They have a great channel over there, and you guys will like it.
Destination talking about she was looking for me last weekend. I don't know, Destination might see me this weekend, honey.
Hey man, I try to make lives, then I forget. I need to write it down because I can't keep up with everybody. There's Trish the Natural. She needs us too. So please,
Okay.
if if everybody can visit Trish, everybody in here. I mean, most of us in here, we need watch hours, need subscribers. Don't be. It doesn't cost you anything. And watch a video too, and
Yeah.
share
But
out on
I
your
think the
community.
most organized way is the way Kevin does it, and he is, I want to swap playlists, and then they meet up over in Instagram and talk
And
about.
that
Okay.
is that is a good way if you can meet up someplace and just
Yeah, you meet up
agree on what you're
here.
going to do.
You drop it in. Oh, it's almost time to go. But you drop it in here inside playlist, and then y'all meet up over on Instagram and run each other's playlists. That's just more organized because it can get messy.
Yeah. Listen to Betty because I didn't listen to her earlier, or I would be in a better spot than I am right now. Not in a bad spot. I could have been
Because
in a better spot.
everybody's just not fair, and that's what I'm saying. It's you gotta just keep it organized, and so. And like I said, so many of y'all cruise people that y'all can keep it organized.
So what are you cooking, Betty?
Well, everything is getting cooked, but right now I'm cooking some eggs in the egg cooker.
Hey, Destination Fun. She's doing a cooking show, and I'm getting the watch hours for it. Don't you love it?
Hey, if that, believe me, that might be the way. Make me a video while you doing a watch it, thing. That
Yeah.
might be a way now. Wow, because I'm doing a cooking video with the wings destination, but I got to go get the wings and stuff. And I'm doing that one pan, so he could do it on live, and I can do it on my camera, and we all get the hours.
We all and you benefit, and that's one thing like with Betty and Destination Fun and Shasta Travels. They're working on something that could benefit everybody. And go to their channel. I'll let them. They can explain what they're
But
doing.
that's what you talking about. What Heather does?
Uh, I think you said somebody does it, but
Heather.
I'm gonna let Destination Fun. I'm just wait. They
They,
find out about what they're doing on
they
their
must have
channel.
finally figured it out. But,
So
mm,
go there. She'll explain probably how she's doing or what she's doing.
yeah, you know if it worked once you run it through.
Come, come on, Trish. I told you. Anytime you want to come on, come on. You can be the co-host.
We done told her that umpteen times.
Uh,
Baby girl need to stop.
you could have been up here today while I was just running my mouth and then got to fill up the controls of what it looks like when going live and things like that because they're all a little bit different. The software that I use is a little different than other people's, so it's always something different, but they're basically the same. And just be look at the chat and what they're talking about, and all you're doing is talking to them. Your long lost friends.
Yeah.
Um,
Or you can go to what did I say? Starbucks, and you can just set the camera in a way you don't even have to talk to it, and people like stuff like that.
they like everything. YouTube. They like everything on YouTube.
I
Thank
be
you,
on that.
Destination Fun. I appreciate it. Uh, I really enjoyed your short talking to the ship too. Yeah, I've been over there not as much as I want to be over. Lisa, and she has a great travel channel, and I like watching her stuff. Again, there's always so many channels to view and watch. But when I watch her stuff and I see it come across, I click on it and watch it. I don't comment as much as I do because a lot of times I'm watching it on a television, and I can't comment I try to like it, but I can't comment. Uh,
What time is it?
we the friends you never. It's 5:49.
Okay.
We the friends you never knew you had or wanted. Yeah, no, I want you. Alicia, just subscribe to your channel. Subscribe to your channel. Thank you, everybody. Subscribe. Everybody subscribe. And again, when you subscribe, it it,
Was
it,
that a
it, it, make,
video?
it makes me look good. If she comes over to my channel and she picks up subscribers, well now when I come to her channel, she'll spread the word. It's like Bill, oh that's Bill has a great channel. Come on, and that's how you grow. You know, it's by word of mouth, and people enjoy coming to your show, and um, they
And
feel like
use those community pages too.
I try to do that on the community pages, share it out. But people, they feel like they're getting something from your channel, and it makes them want to come back, and it makes them want to come see your show and things like that. And again, a lot of us are nervous, and I was nervous. I told you, Betty told me about this last May about going live, and I just started going live. I'm still mad at myself for that.
Should be.
There you go. I'm gonna put Betty on timeout.
She
Well,
will.
again, if I had listened instead of being hard headed and afraid, afraid of
Yeah,
getting,
but you
out of
got
my
it.
comfort
You
zone.
got it. You over halfway over.
Cheryl, thank you for coming off. And don't forget, Cheryl is fun anytime too. Her and her husband have shows every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central and 3 p.m. Central. They have a show. It's JNS Adventures and Cruising is Fun Anytime. Every Sunday, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Central. They have two. They go back to back, and where they have guests and they talk about
Stop that.
different topics, and usually, as I said, in the cruising community. And my daughter is on Cruising is Fun Anytime. I believe her show is at 2. Her special guest on the 26th is supposed to be my daughter. So make sure you check her out, Mommy Millionaire. She'll be on that channel.
Quit chewing on
And Trish, I've been talking to you guys and listening while I work. Now I'm getting ready to go to class. All right, Trish, study
Bye,
hard.
Trish.
I appreciate you stopping in here.
You're welcome to come up in the morning if I'm on. Oh, goodness.
Oh yeah, that's for setting up for the live with your daughter. It's going to be a wonderful show. It should be a good show, and especially people who have kids. Those are the shows you want to see, and just understand that hey, cruising with kids is fun. It's not stressful. It's fun.
I know I need to finish that.
And where am I at? Thanks again. Thanks for everybody. Hello. Thanks. I think I'm all caught up. 9 more minutes, and we will be heading over to Destination Fun
Destination.
and Shanster. I believe you can go to either Shanster Travels or Destination Fun. But
Oh, they got the hooker. They
I,
got the
I,
hooker.
I think so.
The hooker.
But I
I don't
posted
know
it.
how to. We really need to ask Heather, is it really working?
Right.
That's what we would need to ask. And I can do that.
Keisha's dinner time. Till next time. Appreciate it, Keisha. Thank you for coming over. And that's everybody. I appreciate everybody coming over. Again, we're gonna wind this party down.
Okay. We
I
gonna
mean,
go on over there. Oh, gonna be a wonderful show.
till next time.
Oh,
And again, I can only go as far as my friends and people that around me take me. I can't do anything over here without you guys. So I appreciate you guys stopping by.
and if
Scroll.
Bill's on late tonight, I won't be on with him.
I may be there. I told you I'm on the grind. So
Yeah.
come 11 o'clock, 10 11 o'clock. I may be on here talking about nothing. Andrew, great day. Have a great day and wake up. It's gonna be a good day. Well,
Yeah.
that's
Wake
why I like
up.
that song. Every day is a good day, and make the most of it. Don't waste time on negativity. The negativity is not gonna do nothing but bring you down, and the only person that's gonna affect is you. So you could be mad at somebody else. It's like, how did somebody explain it? When you're mad at somebody else, it's like drinking poison and expecting them to die. That's not the way it works. All that anger you have is in your heart. They over there living their best life, and you up here all upset. Well, I wish that person. Why did they do that? You're the only one upset. They over there. They ain't even thinking about you. They're out there enjoying themselves,
I
doing whatever they
hope
want.
so. I hope they truly are.
And you over here upset with them. Don't waste your time on anger. Move on, learn a lesson from it, and keep moving and keep enjoying your day or night or cruise. But I really do appreciate you guys hanging in here. Let me see. Do I have any? I'm trying to see kind of what I have here.
Lord help us.
Hey,
Okay.
you shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done that.
These are my little toys I play with. This streaming software is called EVMux, EVMUX. Some people call it EVMax, EVMux, and they have like little sound effects that you can add in. And I love playing with the sound effects. So those are some of the ones I didn't get a chance to use today. They also have little background music. You play a little background music while you're on here. Turn it down a little bit as we wind down and go through.
And down.
Get ready to close this show out as we get ready to head over to Destination Fun, and we're gonna make sure she has a great show, or they have a great show. If anybody see you later, neighbor. If anybody has anything coming up and they want to post, let us know. We can tell people about it. If you have a live coming up tonight or something coming up in the near future, make sure you post it, and so we can go over there and help your channel grow, help you out, and just learn to Craig Custard. We appreciate you coming in. Thank you for coming in. And just help each other out, and you'll see that you feel better, and when you have a friend, like think how happy I'm going to be when I see Betty get monetized, knowing that that's my friend getting monetized.
Yeah.
And there's no hatred. I don't care if she gets monetized before me. There's no hatred. I'm happy for her because if she grows, I know me being her friend, I'm going to grow.
Whoever get that first, God bless.
Whoever gets there first, and then just keep it growing. And
Yeah, because you're just starting, really.
you just start, and it doesn't end. I mean, even when you get monetized, it doesn't end.
Who
I
gonna
mean-
be on the Jubilee? Not me. I ain't gonna be on there in December. Not more. Yeah.
Hold on, there. My jump. I went way up in the chat. Clock Family premiere at 6 p.m. There's two things going on at 6 p.m. Mike from Clock Family Adventures. He's having a premiere.
Yes, stop.
So and he's having a premiere, and I have a video and a raid parade tomorrow. So make sure visit his channel, Mike. Make sure you put up the information for the raid tomorrow. There's two people having something happening at 6 p.m. today. So share the love, the Clock Family and Destination Fun. Share the fun. You can't do them all, but again, if you don't make the premiere at Mike's premiere or the Clock Family's Adventures premiere, make sure you go back there and watch the replay. And if you can't make Destination Fun live, make sure when you get done watching the premiere that you go over there just for a little bit, say hi, hit the like button, share it out if you can. And yes, they will both be on the Carnival Jubilee. They're both? Who's both?
I
Oh,
don't know.
we probably I'm behind. Probably Cruising is Fun Anytime
Me.
and JNS Adventures. Clock Family. Okay, the for that parade tomorrow will be at 211 tomorrow. 211. So 211 tomorrow. Go to the Clock Family Adventures page, and you'll see. I'm assuming he will have something up, so you can click on that so you can see his video. So okay, everybody, let's go ahead and let's go raid Destinations Fun channel, and we will talk to you later. Thanks again for being here for me, and I appreciate you. Hope to see you next week at this time. Betty, thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So make sure you head over there.
I am. I'm trying to